Alright guys, Ahab was just out here singing the egg song, making a big hoopla. And I am going to go harvest the egg in my little egg basket. I can't wait. I am so excited to find out what color this egg is going to be. Now she lays green eggs, but because she hasn't laid eggs in such a long time, it's been the 21 days on the eggs, of course, and then the 7 weeks that the babies have been. And then however many weeks, I think she was like a month on top of that before I gave her the eggs. So we haven't had a green egg in forever. But what's cool is that when chickens stop laying, they build up their pigment for the eggshell. And so this should be a nice dark egg. And the first egg she ever laid was gray. If I have a picture, if I can find that picture, I'll post it. And eventually, I was very disappointed. It was pretty, but I was disappointed. And then I found later on, it started turning green. So I don't know if this is going to be a gray egg that's going to look like a stone, or if it's going to be green, if it's going to be speckled or what. Sometimes they're speckled. Let's find out. It's in this first box, and everybody's laid in all 3 boxes. So let's find out. What do we got? A green. The camera's making it look more green than it really is, but there's Tashtego's blue egg. This is so good. Oh, there's somebody in there. That's Fidala. Sorry. That means that must be Stubbs' egg. Okay, let's gather. These are wooden eggs. Okay, that's Tashtego. And then I gotta be careful as I put the egg in here. Hold the camera. Stubbs' egg, a creamy pinky, pretty cream pink, and here it is, special green egg, still hot off the nest, solid green, no speckles. But look at this one inside. Oh, all the feathers are falling out. I can clearly see the difference when it's next to the blue egg. Oh, the feathers fell out even in a light breeze. Okay, let's close it up and give her some privacy. There we go. Lock it up. Ishmael, you haven't given me an egg today. You need to get in there and make one. And here is Ahab. She is officially not Broody anymore, and her babies will still follow her around, but she's not really taking care of them anymore. She is done. But you know how kids are, once they leave the nest, they still hang around the parents. Okay, congrats on making. I guess we're gonna go back to the egg box. Let's see what we got. Maybe Ishmael put her egg in that one where Fidala was just in. Alright. Open it up, all the feathers are gonna fall out. We'll go around the other side, it's just easier. Sometimes I think it was a cool idea to put the chicken coop between the tree, and then it's like, that was a stupid idea. Okay. We got Fidala's egg. Fidala's egg is the one on top next to the green egg. You can tell the difference here. Alright, close this back up. Alright, and here is Flask the Silky, and she has been trying to get her to lay inside the coop, but she won't. And I have been finding her eggs in this little corner back here. I have to rescue that plant that fell down. You guys see that little depression by that log? I've been finding her eggs in there because she can't use the nest that's inside because the baby chicks are in there. Let's go see them. Okay, here we are inside. She wanted to come in, so I let her, but you can't go in because she beats them up. She's nasty and she was hurting them, so guess what? You can't live here anymore. So here are the babies. They're 4 weeks old now. And they ate all the food. I gotta refill that. Hopefully I can let them out soon. Of course, at 6 weeks I can let them out into the real world. That's gonna be kind of crazy without a mother that they will listen to. So here is the egg haul I just had. And oh, this camera, I don't know. Oh, now it looks brown. It's not brown. And now that one looks green. Okay, here we go. So they actually look better in this light. I figured putting them on a black background that they would really show their colors, but for some reason it didn't work. They look better in this light. So, green egg, which is actually kind of a pale olive egg. And then this one is a blue egg. And again, in real life, these look brighter and better. And it looked brighter and better in the nest box, where it was in shadow, but it was outdoor sun shadow, which is weird. But that whatever color your hen lays, let's say your hen lays as an Easter egger and lays a blue egg, the next time she lays an egg, it's not going to be a green egg or a brown egg. It's what that color is, the only color that hen will lay for its life. So Ahab will always be green and Tashtego will always be blue. But what changes that I didn't know could happen is that there can be speckles or there can not be speckles, and sometimes they can be darker or not as dark, depends how much pigment they have that day. And as the season goes on, the eggs get progressively lighter and lighter. This is really obvious on Marron eggs, and we got a good example right here. So this is, these are all Ishmael's eggs. I've got a little eye on them so I know who's laid what. And this one's kind of dark. This one here is more of a gray. There's a bloom on it, I guess. And it's speckly, and once again, my stupid phone does it. There you go, speckles. No speckles, more of a darker for some reason. And then here's another one. More of a normal, little bit of speckling. So yeah, there is variety within the eggs. I'll just give you guys a tour. Since this is a video about eggs, we've got, it's so nice to have them labeled Tashtego and the stamp. When I don't know between Stub and Fidala's eggs, I just don't label them because I don't know what they are. And I need to know between those two in case I ever hatch. Now here's the difference between Silky's egg, which is actually pretty big, and one of Tashtego's eggs. Let's see. So this is the egg that Flask the Silky laid today. That's the size. And what's funny about it is that sometimes Fidala's eggs, I think this is Fidala, I gotta make sure I put it back in the correct date, we don't know. Her eggs are smaller than a bantam egg. I mean, if I had that thing where I could measure like this, you can tell that that one is smaller, and this is a regular sized chicken, so that's kind of crazy that it's like that. So let's keep going around. So she lays a very pale blue egg. It's supposed to be because she's a green queen, but it's a blue egg, so go figure. And then this is a real blue egg from Tashtego. Then we get our big standard large egg from Queequeg. And you can tell Queequeg's eggs from Ishmael's eggs because Ishmael has the dark brown. She's like a 4 on the scale of Marron eggs. Alright guys, so the whole point of this was green eggs are back. So happy about that. Alrighty, I hope you all enjoyed that, and hopefully I'll have some updates where I show you the really beautiful speckled eggs that Ahab can lay. Okay, here are the eggs. Well, this is the egg. I have never... this camera cannot capture what this egg looks like. I think it looks darker. So, this is Ahab's egg. She is a blue Favucana. And this is Tashtego's egg. She is a blue Easter egger. And then this one is cool. It's not an olive colored. No, I'm not talking about you. My dog named Olive just walked in. So I would call this more of a stone colored. To me it looks like a river rock. little pebble. It's kind of gray actually. Yeah, it's more gray, which is pretty cool. I can tell it was meant to be green, but it's definitely not a minty green like they were describing. I was hoping for a beautiful turquoise egg, like the fake one that was out there. But you know what? This is unique. I have never had an egg like this, so I'm happy about that. So that is the update and the good news on our first egg. And we got a chicken trying to get into the kitchen. That's what is at the kitchen sink. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. Des, signing off.